Hello guys, Garcia here. Welcome back to the Unofficial Patch. Alright guys, so we're back. So in the last episode, I think the last thing we did was the Malkavian Mansion, if I'm not mistaken. I don't even know if I talked to LaCroix here yet, so let's go.
The car is waiting.
Oh yeah, this is the museum, right? Yeah.
There is a degree of
Yeah. Alright, so I think we did everything that we needed to do already. So we just have the museum, right? But let me double check. You guys know that because I'm doing the multiple playthrough thing, I need to double check all the time to see what I did, right? So the petty quest is done, the Plague Bear quests are done, Calling Dr. Grout obviously is done, Necromantic is done, Plague Bear is done, Traffic Larry quest, right? Done. The 2 Venus quests here are done. Alright, I think that's it. So I think we just need to go to the museum now. Oh yeah, we need to go back to Santa Monica first, right? To see if we can get some new lines from good old Heather. I think this is the first time I went straight for the manhole. No joke. I think every other attempt I'd like try to at least go for the door once, you know? So I'm starting to get used to it. So I would like to apologize. This video should have been published yesterday. But my brother came by and he's gonna be away for like at least like 8 to 9 months. So what's going to happen, he is going to go to South Korea, actually, if you guys can believe that. And he's going to stay there for 3 months on like a trip. That's the highest amount of time that you can stay there as like a person that is just traveling, you know. Then he's gonna go to Thailand and he's going to stay there for a while. And then he's going to go back to Korea for another 3 months. So yeah, he's going to stay over there. He really loves... Wait, why am I here, actually? I need to actually... See, I'm not used to it yet. I need to go to the panel to travel, actually, to Santa Monica. I forgot that my haven is there, sorry. So yeah, so he is actually really into like K-pop and stuff. So as you can imagine, it's like me going to Japan, being like a big fan of like Japanese animation and manga and stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, hopefully he will see some of the ladies he likes there. So he is going to stay there for like 3 months, and then Thailand, then go back there, and maybe he can like find a way to stay there. He might even like stay for the long term, you know. He works online, so if he just takes like his notebook and obviously South Korea probably is the country with like the highest internet speed in the world, probably that in Japan, right? So as long as there's internet, he can work there too, so it doesn't matter. And he pays really well. It doesn't. Here in Brazil, we use a coin that's called real, which is our currency. Which is doesn't have like a good value like against the dollar, for example. So my brother is paid in euros, which is a very like stable, strong currency, right? So what that means is that his money is really good in all over the world. So basically everywhere he goes, for the most part, he actually has more buying power than the average person that lives in that country, you know. So it's going to be, in terms of like living, it's going to be okay. He's going to be able to save and stuff. So we'll see how that's going to go. And no, he doesn't speak Korean at all. He's fluent in English, but I don't know if that's going to help that much over there. Sacrifice. Hopefully not me. Hey, lady. There you go.
Finally,
Got a new dialogue.
back. I thought maybe...
Here. This feeling. I'd rather you show your love with gifts.
I almost forgot. I got a college loan.
Well, thank you.
I'll try to get more, you know, when I can.
What a nice lady.
Anything for you.
Alright, so the next dialogue is the key one. The one that is going to allow us to save her. I really want to know if she's going to be able to, like, if we get the Nosferatu Haven, presumably from Gary, if we can get it and we can send her to the Haven, would be cool. I just want to see it. The problem is we get that Haven so late in the game that it doesn't really matter. But I would just like to see it, you know what I mean? Alright, so that's it. That was what I was doing yesterday, so that's why I didn't record. Alright, so now straight to the museum, so I don't need to even go to... That is convenient, actually, that we don't need to even go to downtown anymore. Actually, let me feed here real quick. Because the unofficial patch, obviously we don't have the blood loss system here, but the one thing that we need to worry about is the amount of points that I will have to use in obfuscation. Obfuscate, sorry. So might be a lot, might not be. So in the upper part, I'm just going to do the old school, do it the old school way. I'm just going to use obfuscation or obfuscate. You guys know I use these two interchangeably. But yeah, I will only use it when I really need to, which is obviously the section with the cameras. And my sneaking is actually really solid right now, so... Madame Leota. Where's the guard? Huh. Okay. Maybe that is a clan quest thing. Alright. Here. Oh, that's a loud ass music. Jesus Christ. Come on, I mean, I can't turn it off. That's so annoying. Okay. I hear a lot of steps for some reason. You guys hear that? It looks like 10,000 people. That's crazy. Okay, so what should I do here first? Well, I have the key here. Now I just need the extra key. I think with sneaking 5 it should be doable here. I could just use a 1 blood point obfuscate here just to allow me to get through this. I can interact with everything except touch people, so should be okay. Alright. We're good. Okay, let's go. Fine. Oh yeah, I just saw the new trailer for the new Predator. I don't know if it's like a TV show or if it's like a series, actually, now that I think of it. But I do know that I saw the connection there with the universe of the Alien franchise. So if you guys don't know a whole lot about it, there's the Alien franchise and the Predator franchise, and they did that movie that I'm sure you know, the Alien vs Predator. But since then, with every release of any of the movies of both franchises, or anything like related to the franchises, people start to like look for clues and connections between the two franchises, because it's always cool to have like two franchises like that are like in and of itself interesting enough, but when they two are like kind of like live in the same world or in the same universe, you know, without it being something from the same umbrella, like Marvel, for example. Yeah, I should just use it right here. 4 should be enough for the entire thing here. So because of that, everybody was pretty hyped in my like horror community here, with the fact that there was some clues that connected the Alien franchise, not some, one actually, to the Predator franchise, that new trailer. Because that means that first we could have more Alien vs Predator later, right? And second, that we could in the future, or maybe even in this show, like have the alien show up during the show, you know what I mean? Oh, I forgot that when you attack, you show up. Alright, I think that's it. Man, doing this with obfuscate is so convenient. Okay. This is the one quest. This is what the Larry quest were the two quests that I was like, this is going to be super easy. Oh, I forgot the password. Sorry. Here, email. I read on the paper there, but for some reason I didn't actually stop and read it. Just clicked on it. Code change. Sorry. Here. Oh, it's wrong. I see. Damn keyboard. Oh, I already went. I was writing down code change, but I was already at the emails. I don't know why I did that. That's a first. 2358. All right. So I don't know why I did that there, but hey, it's done. All right. So yeah, who knows? Maybe it's cool. It's going to be cool. The Predator thing. I was very skeptical of like these old horror franchises having like shows, but since I've seen Chucky, I changed my mind. Like maybe they can do something good with it, just like the new Crystal Lake show about the Friday the 13th franchise.
Someone there? Hey,
Nope. Well, whatever. Too late now. So I just need to feed on this guy and he's going to drop the card, I think. There you go. Okay, just don't kill the guy and we should be okay. For some reason I thought Obfuscate would like negate that. But yeah, nope. Okay, so we should be good here.
I can't understand why some.
What are you doing
I'm an
here?
archaeologist. Oh, I really.
Gehenna,
Armageddon. No one I know. Cain is
Ten
thin.
Bloods.
As I see
Gehenna.
humans and kindred. What prophecy? For 300 years I've been trying to do.
There you go, got it. We're an alien species from outer space, just because I was talking about the aliens here.
The extent to which movies have shaped modern belief systems is extraordinary.
It is.
Still, it's a better explanation than a divine sentence for manslaughter.
It absolutely is.
Life's a splendid thing to indulge in. Pity we're dead.
Yes.
Well, my work here is stolen away into the night.
Thanks, Beckett. Alright, so everything worked fine there. So yeah, this is the thing about atheism that no one gets, that like it's not like on that side of the debate, let's say. Is that for us, any religious explanation, not like one, any of them, sound ridiculous for the most part. So even aliens or something like that sound more plausible than divine beings and 7 days and things like that. Alright, so why I can't get it? Oh yeah, because I'm a Demospheratu, Jesus. The guy just ignores me. So annoying. I'm like, why the hell the guy's not talking to me? Then I remembered, oh yeah, I'm a monster. Awesome. That's amazing. Okay. On like a scale from like comparing like vampires and God, for example, I would be inclined to believe more on vampires than God. Sounds more plausible to me. The problem is that the Vampire the Masquerade like story has like a basis in religion, right? Cain and all that stuff. So it's almost impossible to like to disassociate them.
The folly of leadership
Hey,
is
man.
knowing that no. I pronounce
What is this about?
the blood hunt on Nine's. At least I can.
It appears to have been stolen.
Stolen?
Yeah, sorry.
Stolen? How? Who would?
Hey, don't badmouth Gary. Come on.
The Nosferatu Primogen. I want him found. I want him. The Nosferatu lurk in the Hollywood's Baron is an anarch named Isaac. Find Gary.
Sure. There you go. Alright, so nothing new there for the Nosferatu, okay. Alright, so let's go to Santa Monica before I forget. I also need to get the Cafe Cavalieri quest here. Alright, so let me think here. No, I think the library quest is... I actually forgot. I think the library quest is after Hollywood. Probably. Oh, that's the one thing that is convenient about traveling in the sewers, is that bug that happens when you you swing once with whichever or whatever weapon you're using. After get dropped by the cab, you know? That doesn't happen. Or I mean, that happens here, but it doesn't matter because there's no one there. So it is safer, you know? Alright, so... Oh yeah, I forgot to even check this. So now we have Persuasion 6, which is pretty good for Hollywood. But we're going to need one extra point for the gargoyle, right? So I don't know why the dog's barking here, so I'm sorry. Let me think here. If I put one more in scholarship, will I get the final point from... Yeah, because the unofficial patch uses a different method of calculating points, right? So what that does is that probably is going to allow me to get the final point from Beckett before the Society of Leopold, right? So I think I could kind of put points here. Just because I want to deal with the gargoyle early, right? I'm gonna do that. Persuasion 7 is the cutoff, probably. Now, we are playing with Nosferatu here, and that's a problem. Because I don't know how that interaction goes with a Nosferatu. Not that the gargoyle is not a monster himself, but he might just attack me on sight, to be honest. Maybe that's something that happens to Tremors, I don't know. Okay, let's see.
Oh, you're back. I went.
Thank you.
I'm just glad you're pleased.
Why did you lock the bathroom in my own house? Oh, it's just to allow the guy to not escape, right? Alright, your food. Shut up. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Master? Master?
I see. So I need to do it differently? Maybe I just need to get in and get out, right? Okay. Because the fact that this is Santa Monica makes it slightly different. Alright. Or maybe I just need to come back here in the middle of Hollywood to see what happens. I also need to see the emails. Hopefully I won't forget to do that.
Master?
Yeah. Yeah, I just need to allow this guy to go, I guess. Alright.
What the? Misunderstanding. As soon as I get out of here, I'm calling. What the hell is that?
Oh my god. So as I thought, as a Nosferatu here. Alright, so I have humanity 6. I cannot kill this guy. Yeah, this is a problem. This is a big problem. Because that means that I cannot do anything right now.
Oh, you're back.
Oh, I see.
I'm just glad you're... Master?
I did it in the wrong order here. Alright, so I have a new option here. So I fed on him, but let him live.
I promise it'll be done by the time you get back.
Thank you. Finally, okay.
It's you.
Got it.
Earlier tonight, you weren't following me.
It wasn't me. It could be one of a number of people who want me deader.
Want you dead? Why? How could anyone think of harming someone so extraordinary?
This almost sounds like mockery when she's talking to a Nosferatu. Promise me to stay indoors until this is over.
I will.
There you go. Well, see you, Heather. Alright. Okay, so don't you come back here anymore. Only for emails, really? Okay, so Gambit is in Hollywood. There you go. So cafe. Alright. Let's go talk to Mercurio. I'm already here anyway. Oh, I almost forgot the firearms book, right? Alright, the security book I think I can read. Yeah, 2. So I already have the value, so I can just read. Alright, the firearms book. I need to get some points going here. So maybe I can get the 4th point from him. But I'm pretty sure that at least the 3rd. 4th might be like too ambitious, but 3rd for sure I can. So I need to postpone Romero for a bit. Let's just do like regular stuff in Hollywood for a while. Then I can start focusing on that. So yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This one, compared to the Malkavian one, right now feels more or less like normal, you know? Doesn't feel like that annoying. Oh, I need to deliver the thing to Pisha. Okay. Alright, so we didn't get the haggle point, right? And also we are not going to get a haggle point in Hollywood because there's no scenario in the unofficial patch, right? So I think I just could start selling my stuff here. I think I already did, right? If I'm mistaken, actually. Or maybe not. No, I did. Okay. So yeah. I think I'm just going to start selling my stuff. I might put like 1 point in finance. Like just to give me haggle 3, I guess. I have the finance book. See? So I just need 1 extra point in finance. And there you go, I can use the book. Which usually I don't do, but might as well go for haggle 4, why not, right? So that means that I'll need even more points. That's going to slow down my thing with Romero there. So yeah, that's the plan. Let's just do some early Hollywood stuff. But first let me deliver the item to Pisha here before I forget. No, not here. Where's the traveling thing? There? Here? Whatever. Walk around, eventually I'm going to get it here. Oh, there you go. It's here. Okay. Downtown. So the funny thing is that if you are Nosferatu, right, you get the extra point from the rats. The blood point, which is great, but really because there's no blood loss system, usually you're not going to need it. So that's the irony that I chose to play a Nosferatu in the unofficial patch, not in the Clan Quest mod. Here. So we have to come back here because of the Gargoyle quest, right? So there's not a whole lot I can do in Hollywood to postpone Romero that much, to be honest. Shall see.
That girl you sent to me. I've grown used to masquerading as one of them.
Alright. Here's the item.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so we have the chalice now. Go up. There you go. I wish, like, in every mod that I played, I could, like, enter as easily as I did there. Usually it's painful. There's that one in, like, near the end of the game in War Games that is an absolute nightmare to go up in. Like 10 minutes trying to get up in a damn vent, you know what I mean? Okay, so do I need to do something else here? Calculating my head here. I mean, I don't think so. The beauty of going to, like, using a melee build is that you don't need to really worry about your inventory. You just need to have a decent weapon, that's it. So you don't need to, like, oh, maybe the weapon that I want is available now and so on. You don't need to worry about it. Just keep going. Okay, so now I need to learn here. Yeah, I know this is the one because of the door here, right? So we come from here after the Shibisi, right? I think. Yeah, it is here. So where's that item? It's not here, or I can see it. Oh, there's not an item here in Unofficial Patch. Okay.
Ain't seen you here before. If I haven't...
Okay.
Isaac's in the...
Alright, this is the most interesting place I've seen this guy. But... makes sense, right? Alright, how the hell do I do the cafe quest here? I have no idea.
Oh my! Well, oh, I'll never eat in this part of town again. Oh my!
Well, that's the way of doing the quest. There you go. I don't know how you don't get a violation there, but I guess the quest was completed, right? Makes sense to me. Also, I didn't even need to talk about the items in the menu. Just yeah, look at me. The guy will never come back to Hollywood.
Good evening, Neonate. Isaac Abrams. So, you've come to barter information with...
Yes.
Not so fast. Before you go, there is the matter of tribute.
Alright.
Call me old-fashioned.
I see.
What I want is a simple won't meet me. Go to the ground.
So, okay.
Excellent. In the meantime...
Thank you. The sewer rats. Of all the things that they could be called, that is actually the least offensive one, to be honest. It's not that bad. They do live in the sewers, you know what I mean? And they do eat rats, so... Oh! Oh, she's not here! I see! There's no way she would look at someone I meet and be like, oh, there's like Johnny or Tommy or Bobby or whatever, you know what I mean? Oh, that's interesting. And that does make sense. So no Sammy? It's funny like how a character not being here is actually like a relevant change, you notice right away, you know? Oh, is the red spot guy going to sell me something? Or anything? Now that's a problem. So the finest point I can just postpone if I want to. I don't need to do this right now.
Dreamland, and you've tuned
Oh.
into the Deb of Night.
Hey, dude!
Nobody to fall
This
asleep
guy's
next
annoying
to.
as hell.
Go ahead and pull the radio into bed. That's what I'm here for. And hey, why don't you call me sometime? Area code.
Sorry. No violations.
You must be at least as high as this counter to buy alcohol, porn, and/or cigarettes, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Welcome to Red Spot, home of the
Where did I
Monstro
park
face.
my
I mean,
car again?
Monstro
Oh,
Chug.
wait, I don't
72
even
ounces of your
have a
favorite
car,
beverage for
dude.
89. Dude, I'm sorry, but what is the deal with your mug?
Oh yeah. So I get into a lot of fights with people who ask me about my face.
Dude, sorry, bro. I did not mean to offend you, man. Totally my bad.
I
You need
wonder
something?
how they
Oh, he actually apologized?
microwave
Okay.
burritos in the Middle
Always.
Ages.
I see.
Yeah. Hey, I'm glad you.
Thank you. Okay, so the only thing that I'm going to buy without touching my financier is going to be the armor. That's it. I don't need anything else right now.
Where did I park
Hola.
my car again?
Uh,
Oh wait, I don't even have a car,
always.
dude.
Yeah, the serial killer
Hola.
question with a Nosferatu is actually interesting. Because you could obviously argue that he definitely looks like someone that would kill a lot of people. Okay, this one I can sell. Yeah, the positive also. Shotgun, I think so too. These I'm gonna get again. Okay. So what can we do here other than the main quest here? I could do the Ash quest early. I already have everything that I'm going to have during that battle there. Why are you sitting in the air, bro? Jesus Christ. Hollywood is just full of weirdos. That's very meta there. At least we have something to cover part of the face there. That said, it didn't help much. Oh yeah, I need to go to the cafe first. So I can do the Ash quest. I could start the the V quest. Let's just do what I can now, then I'll think about it. Oh great, this is going to be a problem. We need to do this fast. Email. Oh, I need to get the book. Okay, let's go get the book real quick. Oh, sorry. Well, she saw. Great. Well, not my problem, lady. Yep. So you can keep torturing the people here because they can't leave, right? So just run towards them and say boo, I guess. Alright. So is there anything else I could do here? I guess at this point I'm just counting on the gargoyle, really. The gargoyle thing works, then I'll have enough points. Okay. This one can bug sometimes, so let's go in this direction here.
Yeah? Yeah? I mean, what?
Oh, this guy had no reaction.
Tape? Alright. Oh, you have... Every place I go... I don't have it.
Alright, this guy's so scared by what he saw that he actually didn't have any reaction to the Nosferatu right in his face here. Well, that's a new one, I think. And so I guess he was so traumatized that he didn't even notice. I guess that's the idea here. Alright, so I need... With 3, I can already put the finance points. I'm gonna need 6 for firearms here. I don't need to raise research right now. So I need 9 points, theoretically. If everything goes right. I don't know if I can get all of that. Oh! Oh, come on. I even tried to help, he turned to the wrong side. I was like, well man, I did my best.
You made good time.
Oh yeah,
Ginger?
I forgot to go to
Back to bed?
the damn cemetery. That was dumb. Because I'm trying to avoid Romero, right? I'm like instinctively I didn't go to the cemetery. Alright, now that that happened, deceased movie star. Okay, it doesn't matter, so I need to go to the cafe regardless. Okay, so let's go. So yeah, one thing that I definitely noticed, I don't know if this is an official patch thing, but is that a few quests that you need to do, some of the people involved in them just don't have like extra reactions, really. Even if you're like a Malkavian or a Nosferatu, you know what I mean? Here. Sorry. Swan. Alright. So I guess that should be enough. Not sure. Since I don't usually do it this way. The first time I did this quest, I actually did the quest using the PC without talking to Abrams. Because I got the quest from him. I went there because the guy told me to. And then I went to the cafe and explored all the PCs and read all the emails and stuff. And by doing that, you get information, right? Well, I read about all the movie stars that died. So yeah, you end up doing quote-unquote correctly or faster if you just go by like reading everything. Okay. Every time I see a cemetery, I always remember Buffy. So if you guys never watched the show, in the city that she... I forgot the name of the damn city now. Sunny something. And she would always, like, they would always meet up at night, her and her buddies, to hunt vampires, most of the time. They would always meet at the cemetery for some reason. Because in that version of like vampires that they have on the show, most of the vampires come from the ground, literally. So just like the Sabbat, right? The Sabbat, they come out of the ground, already vampires, basically. And then they're hungry, obviously. And then Buffy would like kill them right before they started their vampiric careers. You know what I mean? So weird thing to remember in a cemetery. Oh yeah, and also a buddy of mine from the high school days. He lived like right beside the cemetery, like 2 houses away from the walls that like of the cemetery, you know what I mean? And man, lots of like rats and scorpions around, obviously. And just imagine if you're like a gothic fan or like a fan of vampires or anything like that, and you live near a cemetery, you would go there. If you're like 15 years old, what are you doing like 3 in the morning? Cemetery. Sitting on the gravestones and stuff, obviously. Eating some like chicken sandwich.
Don't have it, do you? I didn't doubt you'd find this. And
You just said. You just doubted it.
What's behind
Come
all
on,
the
bro.
hype, so get comfortable. I do have a feeling that whatever's here may be of use to both of us.
Oh. Well, she's going to die again soon. In our memories here.
It's more disturbing than I was led to believe.
Yeah.
It just so happens that around the I assume it behind this Any luck? Certainly.
So anything else I can do in this city? Oh, what can you tell me about the Nosferatu? That's actually interesting.
The Nosferatu? I deal with them when it's necessary. They're beneath my city somewhere, and I had hoped you could tell me what happened to them.
I see. So he gives you a way more sanitized version than the one he usually gives, right? He says that he like loathes them, which is like a very difficult word for me to say, so I apologize about that.
Certainly. There is something, but it involves a gargoyle. I can see. It's taken up residence. It's a walking block. Certainly.
There you go. Alright, so that should be giving me enough points to do everything that I want here. But I need this to work. So as I said, I don't know if this guy's going to attack me on sight. Which is not outside of the realm of possibility here at all, you know what I mean? So I need to be prepared for that to fail. If that's the case, then we could just go and do the Ash quest. I'm not going to need firearms there anyway. That said, I'm not sure how am I going to do that quest actually to begin with. Because I have the Bloody Mace there, and the Bloody Mace is pretty solid. And I can just go with Potence. I don't know why I did this. I need to travel actually. But I don't know if that's strong enough because Obfuscate is not going to help me there at all. Just with the first attack, right? So I can hide behind a wall or something. Or I could even like use Ash as bait. Then I just go into the corner and then I enter Obfuscate again. But that's a problem. If Ash is looking directly at me, wouldn't he count as like a something that would like force me to not enter Obfuscate? He would be like an observer. Oh, that's the wrong thing, sorry. Okay. So yeah, it's one of those things, jeez, my tongue got stuck for some reason. It's one of those things that I will only be able to know exactly how it works when I do it, really. Just like Canker and Vic, you know? So yeah, just try. We'll see. Alright. One thing that I was talking to my brother, he loves witches. Like, we love horror movies, so we talk about horror movies all day and stuff. But the thing that he likes the most are witches for some reason. I don't necessarily know why, you know, but every film that has like witches and stuff, he loves it. Like comedies, romantic comedies, doesn't matter what it is, you know. And then we reach the conclusion that there is not a single like really scary movie about a witch ever in the history of horror, which is crazy to say, but it's true. Even the movie The Witch is not really about a witch, like a big-nosed witch with like a cauldron and stuff. The Blair Witch, she doesn't even show up, only in the remake, and she's a creature, not a witch. So there's not an actual movie with an actual witch. I do remember that one, The Warlock, with Julian Sands, if you guys remember that guy from the 90s. That's a good one, but he's not a witch, you know what I mean?
Hello, neonate. Of course. Gargoyle. What can I...
Where's the gargoyle?
Yes. Well. Yes. Yes. Unfortunate. Isaac, I appreciate...
Thank you.
Here, take this.
What a nice guy. Thank you.
With much
See? So if I have to fight the gargoyle, I could like try to cheese him with Obfuscate, but that's the best I could do right now. Because firearms don't work that well. So I'll just have to heal here. But I don't know if I'm strong enough to do this. I almost never fight the gargoyles, so when I have to actually fight him, I don't have that much experience. So we had to fight him in a few mods that we played, but Like in Extreme, for example, we had to fight him, but in Extreme we had to fight everything basically, so it's not like in Extreme everything is harder too, so like a base of comparison, you know? But hopefully the persuasion thing works, because man, I don't want to fight a gargoyle at all. Here. I'm starting to memorize stuff here. Hollywood. Oh yeah, I also need to go back home to get the extra point for the cafe quest, right? So we'll do that after the gargoyle. So we already have 7, so we are pretty close here. The gargoyle might give me at least 3, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no! Fast, fast, fast. So because of the inconsistencies here, you never know, really? This guy is always here. And you know what's messed up? This is the Asian theater, right? And this guy is obviously like one of those guys that they use, the models that they use in Chinatown. Clearly an Asian guy. So is he reminiscing something? Is he just stuck? Is this like a subliminal, like message and stuff? A subliminal message? Inside joke, maybe? Oh, he actually got scared by me. So there you go, we scared away the guy. A hobbyist? Who knows? Knowing the development teams, probably this is a joke, right?
Fights.
Man, he guys talk so slow. Here.
The Tremere.
Yes.
Yes. I will. Yes.
Alright, so it did work. There you go. Perfect. So let's do the firearms thing right away. I mean, I think I should do the firearms thing when there's like 10 seconds on the timer of the Romero quest, right? That's probably the way to do it. Because if I'm wrong, I'm not going to lose points, right? So the one thing that I can do is to do the finance thing. That I can do. That will allow me to read the book. Here. Okay, so now that we have Haggle 4, right? Yeah, we can start selling stuff. Alright, so that went really well, actually. Okay.
Any luck? A gargoyle serving in the I'd like to hope.
Later. Okay. Alright, so now we can do the Romero quest here. So let's see. Oh, Jesus, sorry, man. At least that was fast. I almost destroyed this guy's life. He's going to have like war flashbacks for the rest of his life. That day in the corner when he saw the face of hell itself. What's the name of my guy? Like Freddy Voorhees Leatherface or something like that? I think that's it. Yeah.
Hola. You mean like hardcore girl on kangaroo action and stuff?
Oh, that's very specific.
Oh, that? Man. Like I said.
Okay.
Hola.
Flee's the man. Alright, so let's sell what we can sell here. So I don't like walking around with a full inventory, you guys know, so I need to remove the stuff here as quickly as possible. Here. Yeah, I can sell these too. Not you. Just checking to see if I sold something by mistake here. Morphine. Okay. I think that's it. Damn, I need some different surface here. There you go, that helps. Okay, so, oh, this is the item that was like, what the hell is this? Is the thing that allows us to travel. Alright, so firearms here. Yeah, everything's here. So the firearms book, I think I can only use with one. So I'm going to double check here. So if I do like this, for example, I think the firearms book is already useless. Yeah. So the first part I can already do regardless of what I'm going to do, right? Which is, I can use the point, then use the book, and just save the points for... Oh yeah, that's true. I was making the wrong calculation. Just occurred to me. So I need to put a point here, then the book, and then another point here. So I need 6 here still, right? Because the third point is going to be 6. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, so I was wrong actually. Okay, so I need 1 extra point that I can squeeze from something here. So probably I need to go back to Santa Monica for the cafe quest. Yeah. That might give me enough. Or I could just like start this quest here, right? Because I usually don't do that. Oh yeah, I need to talk to... Yeah, I need to go to downtown regardless because I need to talk to... was it the guy Strauss? Will like... Flynn help me here? We'll see. It's always a mystery how people will receive her. But as I said, if it is like a main quest, they usually don't do anything.
Hey, you slick.
Yeah.
The name's Flynn. The Sin... Man, we... Yeah? Those... Real. Alright. The kind of... Real... A tape. Look. Forget it, man. And then all you have... Hey, wait.
There you go. Alright, so this is done. So I just need to come back here for the thing with... not with, for V, right? Okay, so now I have enough. So we're going to put this point at the end of the countdown sequence. So let's see if it's going to work and I can get the 4th point. If not, it's okay. It's not like something that I really need, especially right now. Okay, so I don't know what I do first. Yeah, let's just do the Romero thing first. And then we'll go back to... The Haven not being at downtown is really annoying. Because that means I need to do an extra trip. So I'll have to go to Strauss's place, right? The Chantry. And then I need to go back to Santa Monica to check the PC.
Oh, there, Slick. Look at how you look.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I think you're something?
True.
Nosferatu.
See, that makes perfect sense. I knew it. This one was going to be different.
Hey, I'm the Baron's own personal ghoul. I know about all of you.
Oh, I see.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Damn ghoul's dandy and all. But, name's Romero.
I see.
See, it's like this. Dilly figure. Sure thumb. Who knows? You're telling me. As far as I love my job. Hey, you wouldn't be interested in watching the place while I go handle... I'll be back. Now.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Alright, so I don't think I can use Obfuscate here, actually. I think this is actually going to be a detriment. I need to be where I'm going to be, physically. If I use Obfuscate and quote-unquote vanish, that might affect the zombies here, and might not allow me to cheese it, you know what I mean? So for my own, like, safety here, I think the only way to complete the quest is going to be not using Obfuscate, so I'm not going to. Not like I need it anyway. Okay. Alright. So let's chill for a while here. So originally I was going to talk here about the Predator thing, but I already did. So now I need to think about something else, I guess. But at least the countdown is going to keep going here. So I need to remember to save at like 10 seconds, right? So if I forget that, it's going to be a problem. Actually, let me save in the beginning here too, because of the Obfuscate thing. So if this fails for some reason, I can use Obfuscate. Now, I've had that happen before. Like, even in like obvious mods, like the Unofficial Patch, which is like pretty straightforward. If you try this method, even in Unofficial Patch, sometimes it can fail because of timing issues. So let's say you're up there, right, in the caretaker's room, and Romero leaves, and then you come out, but you get stuck in the door or something, or try to open the chest or explore the room for a bit, for like 15 seconds. That almost always already kills you. It's enough to disrupt everything that you are trying to do here. So you need to be really quick about it. No, the intent has to be like to come here as fast as vampirically possible, you know what I mean? So even if you can like use celerity or something like that. That's another thing that I don't know, if you use celerity the countdown goes lower. It technically should be like that, right? Or at least he would arrive here at this quarter faster, right? So I have no idea where the zombie is here. I'm gonna be honest. Because I can't see. I'll probably just get a bite here and then I'll know. But at least I can use potence here. So the next thing that we need to do here is to raise our potence. Because as I said, we cannot rely on Obfuscate for fighting that much. It's very specific. The reason why I don't like Obfuscate that much as a discipline in the game is that since most of the game is combat, and Obfuscate only helps you if you can hide, or like in the first hit that you get after leaving Obfuscate. So it's so specific and so situational that there's no way it's as good overall as the other ones. That said, oh, he's right here. That said, it is like one of the most like ridiculously powerful ones, just because of it makes you basically invisible, right? So that aspect of it, I get. Right. I don't know if I killed the zombie or not, to be honest. I hope so. Okay, so hopefully I'm going to remember to save here. So what else do we need to do here? Santa Monica. Sure, the library quest not closed yet. The haggle thing is done. Yeah, I will have to open my character sheet here, but I don't want to right now. Alright. So one thing that I don't know about Bloodlines 2 is which clans will be there. And as I said, I don't know if it's based on the 5th edition or the 3rd edition. I deliberately try as much as possible to not read about it. So every time someone asks me in the comments, oh, this news about like Bloodlines came out, what do you think about it, or something like that? Usually I don't know because I'm trying to avoid it. Because I've been so like hyped for the game for so many years now that I just stopped caring about checking stuff when the problem started and the people started getting fired and stuff, you know? So as I said before, I'm hopeful and I'm optimistic, but like cautiously, you know? I'm not like, oh, this is going to be amazing or this is going to be a disaster. I'm liking we shall see mode, you know what I mean? But I'm not following like every single like small piece of news that they drip feed us with, you know, to keep the hype alive. So as I said, I'm only going to believe it when I see it. But as I said, I don't know which clan, I don't know anything. So the least I know about it, the better, I think. And by that point in time, I will probably already have my new PC, so I'll be able to play it. Especially for you guys here too. Alright, so let's see. Oh, they broke the gate. Oh man. See? I just showed you guys that this is possible. It is. Yeah. Oh, they didn't broke the gate here. Oh, see how close it is?
While I was gone. Very nice. When you fire, keep your eyes on the target even after.
Please give me the point, man.
And use the sight. That's what it's there for. And style doesn't count for jack if you can't hit anything. Would you
there you go, my man. So it does work, guys. There you go. So the unofficial patch, you basically can get the 4th scholarship point, the 5th scholarship point. You can get the 4th firearms point. You can get the 4th melee point and all that stuff, or at least the 3rd with 9s. The 4th brawl point too. All of that stuff you can get early in the unofficial patch. It removes like that limit that the vanilla had. Or maybe the vanilla has it and other mods don't, I don't know. I'm pretty sure in Clan Quest you can get that too, right? Alright, so as you guys saw there, it does fail sometimes. You know what I think I did wrong? Remember that I fought the zombie and I left stealth and then I came back to stealth for some reason. That right there almost messed up everything, right? Alright, so now that I have the finance points that I needed and I have farms 4 and melee 4. So I guess the focus next should be potency, I guess. Or maybe I could go for another stealth point here. Another dexterity point would not be bad either. Oh yeah, no, it's fine actually. It's because I'm using the armor. Oh yeah. My mistake. That said, I still think a stealth point would be good here. And then you're like, oh, but what about obfuscate? I know. But it depends on the case. So I'm thinking, yeah, the next point is gonna go in stealth, and then I'll start probably putting stuff in potency here, because everything else is pretty good. I don't need to raise my intelligence like right now. The rest is in a good spot here. Yeah, so let's just go and get the quest in Santa Monica and deliver the quest to what's the name of the guy? Strauss. For some reason his name today is not, I'm not remembering it. Stop kicking the door, lady. What's the problem? Jesus Christ. I'm the hooligan. Look at me. Jeez, man. But yeah, I was super glad actually that it failed there, so you guys could see. Because sometimes it does fail, even in mods that don't change anything. Just because of like a split second that you did something wrong, something can go wrong, you know. Where's the traveling thing? I forgot. Here, maybe? No. So it was this one, right? Yeah. So let's go to Santa Monica first. So luckily, because I saved with like 10 seconds left or something, I was able to try again. So by sheer luck, the hits that they were delivering in the gates there were not enough to break it down, I guess. This quest almost made me stop playing the game, to be honest, the first time I played. I put the game away for a few days because of this quest. I was like, I will never be able to do this. I tried many times and I was like, well, how is this possible? Because there's 2 gates, right? I think. Up there. and you need to like be aware of them, and also you need to be aware that it takes a few hits to kill every single zombie. And it was my first playthrough, and my points were all over the place. I had points in like subterfuge and things like that, so I didn't know what I was doing. It was very annoying. So because of that, I never tried to like do the quest quote unquote normally, you know, ever. Alright, so I'm going to drop this here. The brawl book, I see. Where? There you go. So let's get the quest here real quick. Email. Me, Tommy Flayton. The Tommy Flayton guy is the same guy from the Jesus, what's the name of the guy? I forgot. David Hatter, right? The guy from the Lucky Star. I think it's the same voice actor. Alright, so traveling, not here. It should go to the same place, right? No, here I'm going to do an extra curve, I think. No, it's correct. Okay. So now I just need to go and get the... I think it's the Fey Charm, right? From Strauss, if I'm mistaken. So I don't need to talk to Heather anymore for the rest of the game. I already got the money, and I already got good old McFly there. And I also saved her, so there you go. Yeah, now this is feeling more like a regular playthrough. Everything is under control here, technically. For the two first episodes, this felt like the worst decision of all time. But now it's feeling okay. Now the Malkavian one, my god. That one has been way harder than I was expecting. Maybe because of the persuasion thing, really? Really, like, having low persuasion is way harder to deal with than it is to, like, not using disciplines. Way harder. It's not even close.
Hello, Neil. Of course. You did. That's quite an...
Thank you.
And your efforts are well appreciated. Of course.
Thanks, Max. So this only gives me +1 dexterity, right? Alright, so with this one, I have 7, sneaking 6. Yeah, but I'm still going to put this point here just to not worry about this anymore. 7 it will be enough for the rest of the game, I think. So 7, hacking 5. So next point needs to be on computer because I have the book and the CD from Bertram. Research 7 because of scholarship. So might need to put in point intelligence soon, but not like right now. Persuasion 7. Yeah, I think I set up the things like decently to be able to like focus on potence from now on. I just want 2 points in potence. Potence 3 is what I'm looking for. That's more than enough. Because we're not going to get more seconds of activation anyway, so I just need the extra damage here. So 15 points here should be enough to cover me in potence. That should be enough for the rest of the game for sure. Alright guys, so that's it. So we'll continue our Nosferatu journey here in the next episode with our S&M outfit here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.